When hiring for software development position, it is easy to focus on the programming aspects and the logical aspects. However, if we look on the day-to-day job of software developers, we see that the communication, the clear thinking, and problem solving is one of the most crucial aspects. This is why basically I disagree with those who say that the university which focuses on math and problem solving is not the right way for a software development person to go through. The basic skill of communication, developing the mind, the logical thinking, the clear thinking, and the communication is an inherent part of the jobs of software developers. One of the best questions to ask in order to get the communication skills out of an interview is to explain a topic at multiple levels. So the basic question could be like this. We could ask to take a browser, hit google.com, and then explain everything that goes to these requests in two levels. One level would be to explain the request and the response and everything which goes in between to a peer software developer. Another level would be the higher level to explain it to a product manager who does not have a deep or does not relate to a deep technical work, because his focus is different. Even if he is super technical, his focus is different than the software developer focus. In this case, when we ask the question, we need to take careful into checking the actual content of the answer and not the behavior. We need to check for the focus, the clarity of the answers, whether it's concise, whether it's not using jargon, which should not be used when describing this process to a product manager, rather than the behavior or the hesitance in the answer. Because it is still an interview for a software developer. So it's okay to think about it. It's okay to think about the question and to think about the answer. It's okay to hesitate about the answer. What would not be okay is for the answer not to be concise, not to be clear, or to have some complex jargon when explaining it to the higher level. Also, then, when asking to explain it to the lower level, basically to the software developer level, we need to make sure that the focus of the software developer who is explaining it is able to go into details and then do use the jargon, do understand the topic, and can go as much as complex, but still describe it in a concise and clear way. This is a clear distinction in between software developers who can communicate and those who cannot communicate. And this is really a huge part of the jobs of the software developers, they being able to communicate both verbally and in writing. We are checking the ability of the engineering not only in the how smart they are, but also on the ability to be a team member who can talk to different people with different expertise. Some of these people are software developers, peers just like himself, and so he should be able to explain it in the lowest level. Basically, the deepest and the lowest level that we can get to is better, but it does not mean it should be complex. It should still be simpler, a clear thinking, a top-down approach, and should build upon the terms, and if using terms which are not clear or which he should suspect that are clear only to him, they should explain it well. And then on the other level, we are expecting again a clear and concise explanation on the product manager level, a non-jargonian explanation and a non-patronizing explanation. So this was a brief introduction into how to measure not only the communication skills, but in general, the clear thinking, the logical thinking, also the programming, the communication, and the problem solving in just checking how clear and concise can someone explain a topic in two levels. One level is the top level, the product manager level, the one where we do not focus on the deep technical levels. And on the other level, he should be able to explain it also on the technical software development level. So I think this was very interesting. Thank you for listening and watching, and see you next time.